Hi everyone, today I am standing in Sunset Ridge, one of the golf communities in Holly Springs. And so if you're thinking about relocating to the Raleigh area, you really need to check out Sunset Ridge because it's one of those neighborhoods where people just don't move in. They move in and they stay. And so today I'm going to show you exactly why people are moving here and they're staying here. Sunset Ridge is made up of two separate areas, Sunset Ridge North and Sunset Ridge South. Now, both of these sections are very similar, meaning that they both have large mature trees, lots of landscaping, larger lots, and very traditional homes. On the north side, you're going to see that the homes there are a little newer. They started in the early 1990s, but finished up around 2008. You're going to have a mix of architectural styles, such as your traditional home with the brick fronts, but you're also going to have a mix of some southern style homes with the front porches, some of them double front porches. But what they do have in common is the larger lots. One thing that you notice when you're on Sunset Ridge North is the tree-lined streets. All of the streets in Sunset Ridge North are lined with oak trees, so it creates a beautiful canopy as you're driving through the neighborhood. Now, on the south side is where the Devil's Ridge Golf Club is located, and so here you're going to have more of the amenities are on this side of the neighborhood, so you're going to have that vibe over here that you don't have on Sunset Ridge North. The homes in Sunset Ridge South were built in the early 1990s, so the homes over on this side where I'm at today, and you can see them, they line the golf course, which makes it very attractive here. Those may need a little bit more updating, although some of them have been updating. We are starting to see people that are moving in are renovating a lot of the homes on this side because it's very desirable to be on the golf course. Now let's talk about housing, because that's what truly sets Sunset Ridge apart, because it's not just one type of home. You're going to find a variety of homes here, a variety of styles, from traditional to southern style, as I mentioned earlier. And then also sprinkled in on the north side, there are some options for condos, townhouses, and then some Charleston style homes that have the rear entry garage. A majority of the homes, as I mentioned, are traditional style. They're larger homes. They go anywhere from 2,400 square feet to almost 5,000 square feet. The homes here were built, especially on the south side, starting in the early 90s, and then the community finished up around 2008. So of course you're going to have a variety of homes that some have been updated, some have not been updated. So if you are looking to purchase in this neighborhood, you may have to do some updates to the home depending on what has been done already by the current homeowner. But the one thing that truly attracts so many people to this community is the variety of homes. It's not cookie cutter, and it's also the size of the lots. It's something you just don't find a lot, especially now with a lot of the new construction happening. Here, you are not going to have to reach out and shake your neighbor's hand. You have plenty of room between the homes, lots of mature trees, as you can see behind me. The neighborhood is completely filled with pine trees. As you drive through the neighborhood, especially on Sunset Ridge North, tree lined with oak trees. It's beautiful, forms a gorgeous canopy, especially in the fall. And that's what truly makes this community special. Home prices range about $700,000 for those smaller size homes, all the way up to about $1,100,000 and above. Now, the prices have been increasing year over year in this community, especially as it becomes more desirable. We're finding that a lot of people are looking for homes, especially here on the golf course side, and they're renovating them because there's just not a lot of golf course communities in the southern end of Wake County. And then when it comes to lot sizes, the lot sizes can range anywhere from 1/3 of an acre all the way to well over 1/2 an acre, some 3/4 of an acre and larger. So the home sites here are larger. In fact, a lot of them do accommodate pools. And so we are starting to see a lot more pools coming into this neighborhood. Now let's talk about one of the biggest perks and lifestyle perks about living in Sunset Ridge. It's Devil's Ridge Golf Club, and it's located right here within the community. So it's closely tied to Sunset Ridge. So whether you're a golfer or if you're married to one, you're going to love having this club right here in your neighborhood. It's a great place to come out, have fun. And it's not just the golfing, it's also the club where they do events throughout the year. They have a great patio in the back with fire pits that you can hang out, have a cocktail with your friends, meet up, watch a football game. And then also throughout the year, they have a lot of different social events in the club. They also have several golf tournaments. Some of the favorites are the member and the member guest. They also do some charity events out here as well. And then some fun events such as Wine and Nine, which is on usually a Friday night. You can get out with couples, go out, have a great time, play 9 holes of golf. It's very relaxed. And then you come back to the club for dinner and drinks. So the club is not just a place to come out and play golf. It's also a place to meet up with people and to build your community. But here's a very important part for people that are looking to relocate to the neighborhood or to the area. The membership here is not mandatory if you live in Sunset Ridge. And that's great because it keeps the HOA fees in Sunset Ridge very low. And Devil's Ridge is also open to people that live outside the community. So that's a great positive because it means that you can actually meet people throughout the area, not just in the subdivision. And that's really what a lot of my clients who are moving to the area and relocating to this community love, is that nothing is ever mandatory, but you do have the option of golf. And we'll talk a little bit later in the video of pools and tennis as well. And then a great thing that they just opened up here at the club is a golf simulator. It's located up on the top deck, and they just opened up that space. It's great. They have heaters there in the winter. You can go up there. There's lounge seating. So really a great place that you can host a gathering or maybe meet up with your friends after work and go do the golf simulator if you can't get out on the real course. Sunset Ridge is one of the most popular communities in Holly Springs, and it's not hard to see why. You get mature trees, larger backyards, and a traditional neighborhood that also has the amenities such as golf, tennis, and pools. It's not that cookie cutter neighborhood where every house looks alike and people move in and out every few years. People move here and they stay for the long term. And that's why a lot of the clients I work with that are relocating to the area, they come and see this neighborhood and they truly fall in love with it. Because you have a true neighborhood, but you're still close to everything you need on a daily basis. Now, if golf isn't your thing, another great amenity that's located right inside the Sunset Ridge communities is the Club at Sunset. I'm standing on the south side of Sunset Ridge, and so we have the club and the tennis center, which is located right here. There are 6 hard tennis courts. There's full programming with USTA, league play. There's things for the kids as well, junior tennis, and they're just announced that they're building pickleball courts in the back of the tennis court. So that's a great added feature. Now, with the Club at Sunset, it is not part of the HOA fees, which makes it nice if you live in the area, because again, it's going to keep those HOA fees very reasonable for the homeowners, and then it gives you the flexibility of whether or not you wanted to join the Club at Sunset. With the Club at Sunset, you get access to 4 different pools. There's one right here behind me in Sunset Ridge South. Then across the street in Sunset Ridge North, you're going to find the larger pool with the kids splash area. Also has a big slide that's a lot of fun for the kids. And then there's 2 additional pools, one with a lazy river, which is located in Sunset Oaks, just about 10 minutes from here, and another pool in Sunset Bluffs. So you really get a lot with that membership. And as I mentioned, it also includes tennis and pickleball coming soon. Right now they're using the tennis courts for pickleball. And then there's also a small fitness center, which is located in the Sunset Oaks community. And just like Devil's Ridge, this club is open to anyone who lives in the area, meaning that you get to meet people outside of the community as well as inside. And one of the fun perks about being a member at the Club at Sunset is the swim team. It's a big event around here. Kids throughout the community join the swim team. There's probably over 300 kids that join the Sunset Ridge Barracudas, and it's lots of fun during the summer. The kids make great friendships. It's just a way to bond and meet your neighbors. Another great perk about living in Sunset Ridge is that you're very close to downtown Holly Springs. So it's not one of those neighborhoods where you're going to feel totally disconnected from town. And then in downtown Holly Springs, you're going to find restaurants, shops, and lots of events and community things that happen throughout the year. In fact, if you want more information about living in Holly Springs, you can check out my video right here. Some of the spots that I love down in downtown Holly Springs is Osha, which is a sushi bar. It's amazing. My favorite roll there is the doki roll. It is so good. It's always fresh and it's always a great experience. And if you want a fun night out with great ambiance, you need to check out Nightingale. Nightingale has a rooftop bar. You can sit outside, have a craft cocktail. It's a great vibe. There's heaters, couches, the whole thing there. And it just feels really upscale and still comfortable. So it's perfect for date night or meeting up with friends. And so it really is a great spot there in downtown Holly Springs. And another reason why my clients choose Sunset Ridge, I mentioned it's close to downtown, but not only does downtown have restaurants and things to do down there are events all year round. There are festivals, parade, seasonal events. things for the families to get together and enjoy and participate in. So even with the growth of Holly Springs, it still protects that town charm. And so that's still rare. You still have that true sense of community, but plenty to do. A new feature that was just announced in downtown Holly Springs is the Hopper. And that was just something that was announced this year. And what that is a city-sponsored rideshare microtransit service that runs daily. And so it's going to make life easier to get around downtown without always having to drive. So it's going to be great for errands and downtown events. And then when it comes to healthcare is super strong here in Holly Springs. We have access to great hospitals. In fact, UNC has a hospital right here in Holly Springs. Along with that, we're starting to see more medical buildings and more medical doctors' offices coming to town. In fact, the town of Holly Springs has grown so much in the last 20 years. It's gone from a sleepy town to more than 50,000 residents currently here. And Holly Springs is a growing town, and it's because there's a major biotech expansion happening right here within our small little town. So the job growth here is bringing more relocation buyers, and it's helping support the long demand for homes. And that's why also we're starting to see those home prices increase year over year in Holly Springs. And then when it comes to schools, Wake County Public Schools is the schools here in Holly Springs. You can check out some of my former videos, especially the one living in Holly Springs, to find out more about the schools here. And then one of the biggest reasons families choose Holly Springs as home is because Holly Springs is known for its safety. It's a safe town, and for relocation buyers, that matters. If you are relocating to Raleigh and Sunset Ridge is on your short list, I would love to show you this community. Reach out today. My contact information is right here on the screen. And once again, thanks for watching. If you found this information helpful, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video.